habit to like uplift yourself every
Yeah.
day, and not be hard on yourself if you don't do 25 affirmations and like meditate for an hour, because it's like gym, right? With gym, you don't go in gym the first day and like I'm gonna lift 200 kilograms and I'm gonna be buff. And, like,
no, you die like that. That's how you die.
So even with positivity, you don't have to come in being like humble, being Arnold Schwarzenegger of positivity. No, you can just like lift one dumbbell and be like, you know what, I'm right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm cool. I'm not an evil person. I'm cool. You know?
I was about to say that, because all of us have like recurring themes, like recurring ways of criminalizing and demonizing ourselves, right? There's something that was said to you when you were young that you still believe about yourself. Like, okay, let's personalize this. For instance, I was always an expressive child, and the way and where I was raised, it was made to seem as if garata attention. I'm just always attention seeking, right? Which made it difficult as I got older and my emotions developed. And there were times when I needed to cry out for help, like really cry out for help. But I couldn't, because now I'm like, I'm worried, I'm scared now, worried. But no, I got that attention. Got to know, niggas, I'm struggling. I'm finna die out here. But I don't want to say that because then it looks like I'm being a diva. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, like what you're saying, I like what you're saying a lot, Jorge. It's about like gradually doing it in the sense that if I can go one day knowing what I'm speaking honestly, there's no part of this where I'm attention seeking. Then even when that voice comes back, if I make it a habit, you know about if you do something consistently for 21 days, it becomes a habit. So if I can go for 21 days speaking clearly without ever feeling like I'm attention seeking, or even if I go for 21 days asking people around me that I trust, or do you feel like I'm attention seeking, and having an honest answer rather than the answer in Tatsela, because this was a voice that was fed to me before I had my mind defended. So now when it comes back and hits that part, and that's what makes it so difficult. So I need to ask this question with the grown-up mind, ask it to other grown-ups, and then have a real answer to this. You know what I'm saying? If everybody around me does genuinely feel like I'm always looking for attention, that's something for me to deal with as an adult. Then I can be like, okay, so how do I stop like coming off as attention seeking? And if I can go one day without people be like, why are you such a diva? Or without me feeling like I'm losing control, so I have to be the biggest thing I can be in order to regain control in this situation amongst people. One day at a time. That's real shit. So you do that, or even just removing those false notions in your mind. If you remove one notion at a time, or one notion a day, or keep repeating, or no, I'm not as dumb as, even if, because that's what I'm saying, when you personalize it, then you take the pain back to where it comes from. If it was your mom who made you feel like you're too stupid, then you'd find things every day to prove to yourself, or no, I'm not as dumb as mom said I was. I'm not as loud as dad said I was, you know? I'm not as irritating as brother said I was.
Why, brother?
Shit like this.
You should say harder.
But all I'm just shit is real, and I agree with you. We have to be kind, and also that's so important, that we have to be kind to ourselves, because human beings are kinder to other human beings than they are to themselves. If you hear what people say to themselves about themselves, it's like, damn homie, you ain't have to do you that bad, dog. Like, leave him alone, dog. Leave him alone, like.
Yeah, we're our biggest critics.
And then the ways in which we criticize ourselves is sometimes vicious. Like, it's rough, bro. It's harsh. It's harsh, because at least with someone, like with someone else, even when you're attacking them, you'll be like, yeah, but this one is a boost because of this. There'll be reasons. When you call yourself a boost, it'll be for no reason. Be like, I'm such a boost.
I'm a base, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you do it every day, fam, by the time, because I can always say time matters, and what you repeat, obviously, like, results. So if you've been calling yourself a boost from the time you learned boost at 7, imagine what happens by the time you're 14. How much of a boost do you feel like?
Yeah.
But feelings are not facts. You feel like it, but you're not. You're 14 years old. You have your whole life of potential ahead of you. But you keep repeating to yourself, you're a boost. So by the time you're 21, by the time you're 28, 35, like you keep repeat such negative shit to yourself that eventually you become that.
Exactly.
By the time you're 35, you're a full-blown boost, bruh. And everybody agrees around you, right?